Oh, yeah. Right, give a few minutes if I start streaming. Try not load the video from today and it still says processing 0%. Let's reload it. Yeah, I'm uploading the video from yesterday and today, and for some reason it's not uploading for some reason. Classic. Video manager. For some reason it's not. It's still being processed. I can take a long time to process the video. Don't normally take this long. Right, hello anyway. I want to say hello to my dear buddy Mecca. Hello Mecca. Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for the comment, which I deleted. Well, called me a retard. Yeah, well. He's moaning and bitching on a comment he posted. So he's going to contact the animal rights for me for fishing. Yeah, right. They ain't going to do nothing. Got a fishing license, dickweed. And they don't do any harm to the fish. We always catch and release. Well, I do anyway. I catch and release. I never take fish out to eat them because you don't know where that water's been. All that bacteria. Ugh. Ugh. I'm happy to catch them and put them back. That's the sport of it. So you can't report anyone because fishing is the sport. Use your noddle. Use your noddle. Or don't you ever noddle. Don't you ever brain. Because the animal rights ain't going to do fuck all your stupid shit. Anyway, enough of that. Or Leslie's going to kick my ass. So, yeah, I had a great day yesterday and today. Over 150 fish I caught. Woo! I think I've broke my record actually. I had, as of this morning, but then I carried on doing fishing after. I had like 47 roach, all right. I had 45 perch. I had 49 hang on, I can't fucking remember the fish now. Carp and 4 gudgeon. And then I decided to stay longer and I caught at least another 30 fish. So I definitely went over 150, well over 150. And that's been my highest score ever fishing. I actually caught 4 different types, well 5 actually. Although it wasn't on my rod and the guy fucked off over the pub and left his girlfriend behind to look after the rods. His biting arm screamed off She asked me to come over. I ran over, just back catching these rod just before it went in the lake because it was like tipping over. I kind of like grabbed it and struck the line. And as I was bringing the line back in, it was just like, felt like nothing was on it, kind of thing. It was kind of crazy. I thought, well, it's probably come off, probably struck too late. But what had happened was that the fish took so much line out, it went up and it kind of like double backed. And when I'm like cast, winding into the cable, I wound in, quite a lot. And I'm still thinking there's nothing on, and suddenly, yank, fucking fish is on there, innit? And it took me about 10 minutes to try and bring the damn thing in. And because the pressure the fish was putting on, it was really putting on a real big fight. I had to call the other guy over to help me to like bring it in because my fingers were hurting. The two small ones, which I broke several months ago, they started to like really give me a bit of throbbing pain. Because I'm trying to like fight this fish, and like the fish just kept like going here, there, and everywhere. So one of the guys came over and took over the rod for me, and we called it playing the fish. What that is, it's not actually going in the plane with the fish. It means like letting the fish run, and then like bringing it back. If it's still got a lot of energy, then let it run a little bit longer, then bring it in. We kept doing that. It took me 5 attempts to fucking like net the damn thing. On my video, the new one I'm trying to get uploaded right now, you will see a picture of the carp, and it's a ghost. They call it a ghosty. Don't know why, but it's a ghosty. It's one of the rarer fish that's in the lake. So, got a little picture of that. I couldn't video me actually like trying to bring the fish in because like I forgot to put my head cam on, and the time I put my head cam on and turn it on and start recording, the rod would have probably gone in the water. So I bought the camera and I just stuck it in my pocket. And when we actually did get the fish out, I actually recorded for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Then I dropped the camera on the floor because I wanted to take some pictures of it on my camera, on my phone, which I did do. Then the guy told me to pick it up so he could take pictures of me holding it, because I actually was the one who caught it, really. If the guy was there who owned the rods, it would have been these fish. And I told him, like, when he came back, because his girlfriend, like, texted him and said, oh, you got a fish on, and a couple of guys who were bringing it in for you. So he kind of rushed over, but he was too late to see it. We'd already put it back in the water. And, it was fucking big, that size, about between 10 and 14 pound, I reckon. And it was a fat bloody thing as well, fat little bleeder. I wonder if it might have been female, because I think they're actually spawning at the moment as well. The good thing is with that lake, there is no fishing seasons. It's like continuous all through year round, government by the actual local council. So you can go there, wind, rain, snow, hailstones, whatever, kind of thing. You can fish there 365 days a week, 365 days a year, and not worry about any seasons, because your license is covered for it and your permit also. So I do have a permit for it. But I went to Clapham today, and I took my tent. I took a thicker coat with me, and I didn't actually get too cold because it was a bit more warmer last night than it was last time I went. And the only problem I kept having was my bloody pump up bed kept deflating itself for some reason. I don't know why. I think there might be a hole in it, and the thing is, a fucking brand new pump up bed. It's already like giving me problems. So I might have to take it back and try to get another one actually, but it's over at Kingston. And I'm not going to Kingston until next week. But that's okay, so I won't be doing any more overnight camping for another week or two anyway, so I should be okay with it. I've got the receipt in my wallet. All I've got to do is take it in a carrier bag and say, hey, it keeps deflating. I want another one. And they should give me another one in exchange. But yeah, we've caught like 5 different kinds of fishes. I caught the gudgeon, the carp, the perch, the roach, and the ghosty. And someone would probably say, well, you know, the ghosty is a carp, it's still a carp. Well, yeah, but it's what I know. There's 5 different kinds of carp in there. You got your mirror carp, you got your common carp, you got your grass carp, you got your ghosty, and you got your oh, what's that other one? There's another kind of carp in there. Can't think of it off my hand. Koi carp. So like there's 5 different types. Oh, and the mirror carp. So there's 6 different types of carp in that lake. So I caught the most of the ones I was catching was like small mini carp ones, you know, about anything from like that up to about. I did catch one that size last night, but I was using my camcorder and I was actually videoing it, but I didn't realise I wasn't videoing it because the damn video was on pause. And I'm talking saying this is the biggest one I've caught on float at the moment. This is like amazing for me. You know, it's like an F2. And I put the bloody fish back in the water and I looked at the camera and it said standby. I thought, fuck it. Oh no. Done all that and it's on fucking standby. So that kind of like got me a little bit annoyed. But hey, you know, I had a really good day. I had a great day yesterday. Even I was going to like come home early this morning, but I thought, nah, fuck it, you know, because a little bit of rain last night, you know, got me kind of wet and cold a little bit. It wasn't too bad actually. You know, I had to go to the toilet, and there's no toilets. You have to go in like the trees up the pathway, yeah. And because it had been pissing down the rain, and I only had my trainers on, I'm walking through like grass this tall, and all my trousers getting wet. My socks got soaked. My trainers got soaked. And that is only for like about a 3-minute walk in the grass, like, well, 2.5 minutes, if that, you know, kind of thing. So when I got back to the tent, I had to take my trainers off, shake out what water was in there, then I'd take my socks off and wring out the socks, and the fucking amount of water come out of my socks was crazy, man. And I had to try to dry them off through the morning, but they wouldn't dry off. So I thought, well, I can't really be going home like, you know, barefooted. You know, the trainers kind of got a little bit drier. But what I'd done was I waited and I just done some more fishing, and the sun actually did come out for a little while, and it helped to like dry my socks off. So I don't put my socks back on. I left at about 3 o'clock, I think no, hang on, about 2 o'clock, I think I left. Because I was originally thinking about going home around about 9-10 o'clock time. And I put all my gear away, apart from my rod and my bait. And I thought, nah, fuck it, I think I'll stay a bit longer. Because last time it was cold, and I got so cold in that tent last time. You know, I did come home early. I left there around about 9 o'clock. But today, you know, it was warmer. It wasn't cold as like last time. I thought, nah, fuck it, I'm staying. And I stayed and done like, I started fishing again about 9:30, I think it was, 10. So I did about another 4 hours fishing. Now, though that I did not video, you know, because I did say on my video during the night time before I went to sleep, if I do any more video, or if I do any more fishing in the morning, I won't video it, because like, one, my head camera is practically, you know, filled up, and the battery's practically flat, and I don't know if I bought any batteries with me, which I don't think I did take with me. But I did have my camcorder, which I use for night shots, because that head cam doesn't have night vision. So I took my trusty camcorder, this one, and I've done some night vision shots on this one. Well, video, not shots. So I've done some night video on that one. Me, you know, fishing, and me having a little chat in the old tent. And at the end I said, well, if I do any more fishing, I won't do no more video, because it just be too much video. And it was like, you know, my video is like 2 hours, 15 minutes, I think. So if you've got nothing to do and you want to watch a 2 hour, 15 minute of me fucking fishing, then go ahead, knock yourself out. But don't worry, you won't see all 150 plus fish. It's just ones that I thought, might be a decent size to put on video. And some of them were quite decent size to say. Like the one what I thought I was videoing was a just a normal common carp, and it was that big, and I caught it on like triple maggot, I think it was, or was it double maggot and a little pellet, hook on pellet? I can't remember. But like he put up a little bit of a fight actually. Can't always do put up a good fight sometimes. Depends how big they are, but this one, being about that big, he put up a bit of a fight. He tried to get me in the rushes, but I managed to get him out. And then I was able to like net him, take the hook out. And as I was doing that, thought I was taking the video of it, but let's say the video was not videoing because it was on fucking standby. But I might go there again in the next couple of weeks, because like I think it's been a little bit overfished actually. There's like 9 people there before I left. And sometimes they put, some of these people, this I don't understand, right? They put so much bait in, it's fucking ridiculous, I know they're like not float fishing like I am, but they're actually going for the bigger fish, like from, what size up to that size. I think the bigger size, like 24 pound, 24 pound, which is about that big in there. Big bleeder. I've not seen it. I've seen a picture, but I've not seen it live. The only one I've seen is the one I've got out yesterday, that ghosty one. And I helped Liam to net 2. And I saw like 4 or 5 other ones being bought out from other people, of other anglers. When I say fishermen, I say anglers. So, it was really good last night and today and yesterday. I kind of enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't like was my fucking feet getting soaking wet. So next time I'm going to take an extra pair of socks, and I'm going to take 2 little plastic carrier bags. The reason why is that is because it's a good little tip for you here. If you need to go to the bathroom and you need to go through the long grass and it's been raining, there's a good way of keeping your socks warm and dry. Take your shoes off, put the carrier bags like on your feet, kind of like above your socks, tie them off. And if you need to go into the weeds, the only thing that will get wet is your trainers. And you can just take them off and let them dry out, and you don't take trainers long to dry out. And it saves your socks getting soaking wet. But I will take an extra pair of socks with me next time. I might even take an extra pair of trainers with me as well, just in case I forget about taking a couple of plastic bags to put over my socks if I need to go to the bathroom again. I might be going out tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to go out tomorrow and do some more fishing. So there'll be another fishing video up tomorrow. Where I'm going to go yet, I don't know. And if I do know, I'm not going to tell people where I'm going to go, because I've had a couple of people being arseholes saying, "Oh, we know where you're going now. We're going to come and pay your visit, Steve." To you. So, yeah. I'm going to keep it quiet on where I'm going to go in future, and only tell you where I am when I'm actually there and doing the video. I did cut like little live streams through Facebook today, and had quite a few people watching and saying, "Oh, great, you had a great day, Steve. Well done, good luck. I see the weather's nice," and just a normal chit chat, on Facebook. I've downloaded the videos. I might put them to one file and upload them as well, because they're not actually on the video, which I'd done, the mobile Facebook live streams were completely different. Well, not different, but same kind of thing. But I didn't actually add them to the video, which am uploading at the moment. I don't think it's processed still yet at the moment either. No, I don't think it's processed. Still says processing. I did upload this short one, I think. Yeah, 1.23 gig. The original file was like 5 gig. So I compressed it. This video is still being processed. Video quality may improve once processing is complete. Well, I'll leave it as it is. If it processes tonight, then you can watch it tonight. If not, should be done by tomorrow, hopefully. So I'm going to go in a minute. Sort the cat out. She keeps me going, although she's got a shitload of food out there. So sort that little cow out. Going to drink my juice, my blackcurrant juice. And I'll probably go to sleep early tonight because I didn't sleep properly last night again because the bloody bed kept like deflating. And when you're moving around, you can feel the hardness of the floor. But I say, it wasn't too bad last night. It wasn't as cold as like the other week when I went there. It was fucking freezing. But last night, I kept myself nice and warm. My feet were a little bit cold because they got wet, so I had to take my socks off. But as soon as I got them in the sleeping bag, they warmed up rather quickly. No, I was going to take my trousers off and let them dry, but what I did is I just got the trousers legs, and I kind of just folded them up like that, and in the morning they was practically dry. So that was pretty good. Put them outside because I was going to dump them in the washing machine actually, but if I'm going to go out tomorrow and do some more fishing, I might as well just use them again. I might be going out later on in the week with Alan. I've got to send him a message tomorrow and arrange what time and what day we're going to go. We might do some more like we did the other time. A little bit of bottle digging maybe. If not, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't really want to be doing metal detecting just yet because it's just too much stuff to carry around. And it's quite far. I've got to keep going. Kingston, Tent and Lock. Wherever we meet up, it's just so much stuff. I know my fishing is even more stuff. I had 2 shoulder holsters, well 3 actually. I had a suitcase on wheels which was completely full. I had my sleeping bag, I had my fucking coat, I had my pump up bed, I had my blow up pillow, I had 2 ground sheets. What else did I have? Flashlights. I had all my fishing gear. I'll tell you, man, so much stuff I took with me. Wasn't so bad on the way back because, the drinks and stuff like that I'd already drunk, so the bottles and that got thrown away, and what food I got thrown away. But I had one of my lovely mega mixes from the cafeteria, which is it's like a roll about that size, and inside you get 2 rations of bacon, 2 fried eggs, and a sausage and onions, and you want ketchup when you put ketchup on. So I had one of those and a cup of coffee. Really nice. I came home and I bought a kebab, and I've not eaten it all because he gave me more than he normally does actually, so I wasn't able to eat it. So what I'm going to do, if I don't eat the rest of tonight, I might take some with me and try it out as bait tomorrow. Bit of old grilled fried chicken. Yeah, that'd be fun. Because carp are like scavengers, they're predators, they are. They'll eat anything. So it'd be interesting if I take a bit of doner kebab with me tomorrow. Chicken doner kebab. A few slivers of chicken. Stick that on the hook and see if they take it. And if they do, then I'll let my mates know. Hey, you ever get kebab? You got some chicken left over? Bring it over here. The fish will eat it. Carp are kind of scavengers in one way because they will eat anything. I've caught them on seafood like cockles and mussels. I've caught them on cheese. Cheese, cheddar cheese. I caught carp on different types of bread, ham, sweet corn. They'll eat anything they would. So I might take a little bit of kebab with me tomorrow and try it out, just like as a test kind of thing. No, I ain't wearing wellies. Nah, fuck that. Can you see me, getting on a bus on a sweltering hot day and people see me with wellies on? I know what you're going to say. Well, put your trainers on and then put your wellies on when you got them. It's just more stuff to carry, And I don't want to be carrying too much stuff. I took so much stuff with me today. It's unbelievable. No, I had my big, thick coat with me and the bag split. So I had to try and tie it on with some string I had. And that kept sliding off. I had me one of my fishing rod handle holders tied on. That kept sliding around. Once about when I got on the bus, got to Collier's Wood, then got on another bus, so I didn't have to keep dragging it around all the time. But I had to drag it from the lake to the bus stop. And when I got to the bus stop, it said 15 minutes from the next bus. I thought, fuck that. So I crossed over the road and got a tube. So in time I got on the tube and got to Collier's Wood, I still would have been waiting for the bus. So, I got them a bit quicker that way. I don't really like using a tube because it costs me more money, but I just wanted to get home and have a cup of coffee and have something to eat. But yeah, let's say I probably might be going out tomorrow if I wake up. Yeah, it doesn't matter what time I wake up actually. I've just done some ground bait. Got 3-4 different types of ground bait mixed all together with a bit of soya flour. I've just put that in with water and two kind of fish flavouring. One is krill and the other one's tiger's eye, and I just squared that in and mixed it all in just to make the ground bait a bit more smellier, a bit more tastier for the fish to come and eat. Still got a load of maggots left. Some of them have started turning the chrysalis, so I've got to go and check them in a minute. But yeah, I probably will go out tomorrow. If I don't get up, and I don't get up till late in the afternoon, then I won't. I'll leave till Monday. But Monday, I want to go somewhere else on Monday. Take me a magnet. Because I heard someone say about someone lost some gear over on another lake. And I've been to that lake before and never found nothing apart from, a couple of little bits of fishing tackle. So if I'm hearing right and people are losing gear over there, I might come home with some worthwhile little treasures. But I might do that Monday actually. So tomorrow I'll probably go fishing if I'm up, and then Monday I'm going to this other lake, and then I'll take a magnet and do some magnet fishing. I may take my little mini rod with me as well and do some fishing. But I don't know yet. Because if I do that, I've got to take my fucking landing net. I've got to take me unhooking mat got to take bait. I've got to take a lot of stuff with me again if I go fishing again. Oh no, I haven't got to take a lot. So I won't be camping that overnight. All I need is my little small fishing rod, which comes out about that long. Probably about 3-4 foot fishing rod. It's got a fishing reel on it, but I don't like the reel. So I'm going to see if my other little reel will fit on it, and if it does, I'm going to swap over the reels. All I need is that bait, landing net, and unhooking net mat. So I won't take too much bait with me. I'll just take maggots and a bit of ground bait. I'll have to think that out tomorrow night when I come home, if I go out tomorrow. Right, anyway, that's what I was using today, actually, brown bread. Honestly, I was using brown bread. I was like really making them up into little small balls and putting them on a 14 hook here. And I was catching carp and roach off it. I don't think you can get honey powder. Can you get honey and garlic powder? Well, I've got those two. So what I think you're saying is get some bread and soak it in honey and garlic, and like just mix it up and let it settle overnight, and then take it out. And yeah, but that honey's going to be all sticky all the time, isn't it? Now you're going to keep washing your hands every time you like stick a piece on the fucking hook. Why don't I never drive? I could never fucking afford a car. When I was younger, this is a true story, yeah. I had a moped and I crashed on that, and I cut all my legs up on it at one time. Brand new suit, coming home from my nan's house, and I crashed over near the Dartford police station. And then, funny enough, the police officer was just coming off duty, and he pulled up. He goes, "You all right, mate?" I said, "Yeah, the bike just went out of control." So he goes, "Where you want to put your bike over there? Feel free to." I said, "No, I'll try and ride it home." He goes, "Well, I saw your bike wobbling around. There must be a steering problem. If you're going to ride home, go slow." Now, before I crashed, my dad was in front of me in the car, and he didn't see what had happened because we was coming home from my nan's house. Dad, my mum, and my sisters were in the car, and I had my moped, and I met them at my nan's. We spent a few hours there, and I was coming home with them, and I was following them home until, around at Dartford one way, fucking bike just went out of control, and I went skiing along the fucking floor. Brand new suit all ripped to shreds. So when I got home, they thought, well, fucking hell, Stephen, he should have been in by now. And I heard the fucking motorbike, little Honda 70 it was. They came out and said, "Where you been?" I said, "Oh, I had fucking accident." So didn't you see me? He was only like fucking 50 foot in front of me. No, my dad goes, "No." I said, look at me. All my legs were glazed up, fucking bleeding. My whole suit was like ripped to shreds. So after that, I did take driving lessons for a car. And I bought myself an old Datsun Sunny. If anyone knows that, remember the old Datsun Sunny? I bought one of those, and I was taking driving lessons, but my instructor, well, he was gay, and every time I got in there, he always used to do this to me. He kicked me out. Anyway, obviously, he used to go, "All right, Steve, you always touch my leg." I was right. Get ready. Get yourself ready. Start the car whenever you feel like it. And he always go like that, and I used to go like that. And he goes, "All right, Steve, I'm just messing with you." And he kept doing it all the time, you know. And I said to him, if you keep doing it, I'm going to report you. He goes, I'm on the phone with you, you know. I'm just like kind of like setting you in and making sure you're okay, you know. I'm just trying to like calm your nerves because I know it's like, you know, nervy when you're taking driving lessons. Now, I didn't like him, so I cancelled my driving lessons, and my dad started taking me out for driving, you know, just generally driving. I'd be driving, he'd be like next to me because you can't be going out in a car on a provisional. You need someone with you, you know. Like this was like for 40 years, no, hang on, 35 years ago, roughly. So I was about 18, 19 at the time. Because in them days, still had to be like 18 to get a bloody driving license, you know, provisional as well. And sometimes when no one was in and I wanted to go to the shops and I was too late to walk up here, I just fucking jumped in my car and drove up there. And then my dad found out, he gave me a bit of a bollocking. But we went out one day, me and my mate David and my dad went out for a drive. So I can, like, you know, continue practicing driving. Now we was going over near, I think it was near Swanley. It was going down the back roads, and my foot slipped on the accelerator, and I just went vroom, and I started losing control with the fucking steering wheel. We went from one side of the road across the other side, up on the curb. We was going down this fucking like footpath. It's kind of long footpath, you know, like grass on each side, but it was going down this fucking footpath. Dad goes, what are you fucking doing, you stupid cunt? He goes, get back on the road. So I can't. So he's like trying to grab the fucking steering wheel. He guides it. We get back on the road. I said, no, I think you better drive. He goes, no, you carry on driving. That's how you learn, by your mistakes. I said, no, I feel like afraid now. He goes, look, just drive. So I carried on driving, and we went down this dark lane, very dark. Like, I think it was like a single lane actually, because some of them lanes, you know, you can only barely get one car through it sometimes. And we was going down this lane, and the steering went a bit funny again, and we started to like swerve to the left. And my dad goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "The steering's going again, Dad." So he managed to grab the steering wheel and he swings it over, and lucky it did, because if we hadn't done it at that time, we would have been down a small cliff, probably about 50, 100 foot deep. I thought, no, I can't be doing this. He goes, "Oh, it's not you, it's the car." So my dad used to know an engineer, mechanic. So he got the car fixed, quite cheap for me. I went for my driving test, and I failed on it. In them days, they can fail you for one thing. Now it's like three things, I think it is. They got failed, you know, before they fail you. But I failed on me reversing. When I was in the car. They told me to like stop and reverse around the corner, and I stopped. Okay, I done all like checking, and she goes, "Right, just take your time. You know, any cars come, they can see your lights flashing, and you can see that you know you got your L plate. If I tell you to stop, stop." So the road was quite clear, and I'm like reversing. It goes, right, okay. Now start turning your steering wheel and go and reverse around the corner. Well, I reversed around the corner, kind of okay, but then I kind of hit the curb. And she goes, right, stop. So I stopped. She goes, what do you do? I said, hit the curb. She goes, yep. So she's writing it all down. And at the end of the test, one of the other guys come out and he goes, "Oh, I'm very sorry, mate, but I'm afraid that you failed your test." I asked what it was, and he said it's your reversing. He goes, "You can always take a test again, just practice your reversing." I said, "No, fuck it, I can't be bothered." So I didn't do it. I couldn't afford to keep the car running for one thing, because it's always having fucking problems. And I thought, if I buy another car, it's always going to be problems. And I was sitting there thinking, look, You've got your MOT, you've got your tax, insurance, you've got your fuel costs, you've got any cost that may need when your car fucking breaks down. Then you might need to join one of those RACs or AA companies in case you do break down somewhere. It's just too much fucking money. I thought, oh, I ain't gonna afford that. No way am I gonna afford it with my money. So I just didn't bother. Didn't bother with it. Couldn't afford it. My sister's got a car. My nephew's got a car. And woman now, I think. And they still complain about how much it cost them. It's like an expensive luxury in it, really. It's like fishing, really. If your gear break down, you've got to go and buy new bits for it. It's like a car. If you fucking get a puncture, you got to call to the nearest garage or tyre fixer and get your fucking wheel fixed. If your engine blows, you've got to put a brand new engine in. Your gearbox goes, you've got to put a new gearbox in. There's so many problems that goes with a car. Your ignition can screw up as well. It's just like anything, really. As I say, it's like fishing as well. If your reel fucks up, you've got to go and buy a new reel. If the eye on the rods come loose and fall off, you've got to replace the eyes. And usually it's like with fishing, when things get old, you need to update. It's like a car. When it starts getting old, it needs to be updated. So, it's always cost, and I couldn't afford the cost. With my fishing gear, it's all cheap stuff, very cheap stuff. The fishing rod, 20, 25 quid. I can't understand why these other anglers go out and spend £200 on a fishing rod. The same, even more on a fishing reel. A landing net from £50 to £100, maybe more. Bivvy tent, £800 to £1,500. That's just the tent, and then you need the other facilities. You need a proper fold-up bed. You need lights, flashlights and stuff like that. So you've got lighting in your bloody tent when you need it. Some people use those little oh god, what are they called? Lanterns. Some people will use normal flashlights. Then you need a kettle and something to actually boil the water in. One of those gas stoves. There's so much stuff you need. Pillows for when you go to sleep, blankets. It's all money. Oh, and I've also closed my GoFundMe down because of fucking arseholes who keeps causing me so much trouble. I closed it down. I have to try and save and ask my mum to lend me money sometimes, because there are still things I need, but I can't expect my mum to keep giving me money. She needs it herself for when she gets well, she is old anyway, but she still has her own things she needs to pay for. But I just have to scrimp and scrape and go without food for a couple of days each week. I don't buy any more paranormal stuff, so because I'm not buying any more dolls and stuff like that, clocks and anything that may look haunted or sound haunted off eBay, or if I see something in a charity shop which I think that looks interesting, I don't buy them anymore. I put that money towards my fishing gear. Yeah, but when you put the honey on the bread, when you go to pull the bread apart to put it on the bloody hook, it's still going to be sticky in it. Duh. I might try it later in the week. I've got some honey actually. I've got some honey which is expired. And I'm not throwing it away, so I could use that. And then I put some garlic powder on. So I've got that garlic stuff what I put on my chicken. So I can sprinkle some of that on. And then what I'll do is I'll put 2 slices together and then just like crunch it up, make it into like a ball. And then like when I go out, I can just take like little bits off it. The honey will probably soak for the honey will soak through the bread anyway. Yeah, it does sound lovely, doesn't it? What I could do is that I've got soya flour and I've got this other flour. What I need is eggs and yeast, because yeast is good to like make the actual stuff kind of like expand, you know, a little bit more. Because I used to make boilies, and I took some of my boilies, and they're just like crumbling now. I don't know why. So what I want to do is try making some different boilies, and maybe I might try and make honey and lemon, and honey and garlic. I made like chocolate chip ones. I made oh god, chili con carne, hot pepper. I made several different types of boilies, and some of them I did use, and sometimes I was getting bites on them. I gave a lot to other people to test out, and some people said that they caught fish on them, but I never really. I think I only caught like 2 fish on my ones, and they were only small fish. But so I've got like the rolling machine. What I've got to do is I need to get some eggs, but bloody eggs are expensive now, aren't they? Eggs are going up in price again. But I might make some more boilies this time. Like the only thing is I ain't got these small. The ones that I make is like 10 mil, 12 mil, I think it is. I need the rolling machine that makes them like down to like 8 mil. But I've not seen one around, so it might mean just like sitting there and rolling them yourself, kind of thing. There is a guy I've been watching lately on YouTube where he makes his own boilies as well, and he hasn't got one. Well, he didn't have one of the rolling machines, but he actually did buy one, and he's been making them that way. But if he feels that he needs to make them smaller, then he sits there and just rolls them. Although they're a bit kind of crooked and out of shape, it's better than nothing, kind of thing. You know how much fucking watermelon is? I saw a quarter of a watermelon in one of the Pakistani shops, yeah. And you wanted $3.99 for it. Fuck that. No way. I remember you used to get a whole watermelon for like that price at that time. You get a quarter for that price now. What's my video with fucking finished processing? Still processing. Oh God, why is it doing this? I might delete it and redo it. Yeah, because it just like it won't even let me play it. Won't let me play it. Oh, I'll have to delete it and then re-upload it. Videos. No, it says 95% processed. So it won't be long now. No, I'll leave it running then. Okay. It's 95%. Won't take that much longer. YouTube message. I'm not seeing it. Ian. You ain't sent me a YouTube message, so I ain't got it on here. You mean this one or on the other channel? I'm not seeing no YouTube messages on this one. Unless you mean my other channel, paranormal one. I've got some mold cereal. I might make some boilies out of that. Do you mean my other channel, paranormal channel? Because I ain't getting no notifications on here. It just says like introducing a new way to share 11 months ago. Yeah, well, I can't get on there when I'm on this one. But anyway, I'm going to go because I want to watch a bit of TV before I go to sleep. So I'm bloody tired tonight. Maybe because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because that fucking bed keep like deflating itself. And I ended up like laying on a very uneven fucking floor. So even though I had 2 ground mats, so yeah, I'm going to go anyway. I'll check out the messages and I'll let you know. Well, I won't let you know. I'll just sort out. I'll see what they are. I know that fucking Mecca came on and left some negative comment. I just like deleted them. So yeah, I'll catch you all later on. Yeah, I will be probably going out tomorrow. Hopefully, if I'm awake. And there might be a new video up tomorrow as well. Don't know yet. Depends if I get up and go out. I should be going out Monday as well, doing some magnet fishing and maybe a touch of fishing as well. So that'd be like magnet fishing and fishing that day on Monday if I get up on time. All right, catch you later.